NASCAR at Sonoma, the final race for Fox. Daniel Suarez, NASCAR's amigo, comes home with a win. Congratulations to him. We'll break down the win, the significance of the win, and how it happened in dominant form, what this means for the future Trackhouse, the future NASCAR, and then I'll give my 2 cents on yet another road course race. Welcome back to another video. My name is Cameron Simpson, and yes, I can speak again, which is great. Anyway, welcome back everybody. Hopefully you're having a great day, because I am, and let's get right into today's video. Talking about NASCAR at Sonoma, preview a little bit tomorrow. We're going to break down the Stanley Cup Final. Tomorrow we're getting to the end of that season, so what are we going to talk about here on the channel? That's a great question, because we're back to 3, maybe we could be nearing the turn back to 3 videos a week. Now I'm debating whether to go back to 3 videos. Summer is here starting next week. So I will have plenty of time to potentially do 3 videos a week. Debatable, it's considerable, it could happen, stay tuned. But first, let's talk about today's NASCAR race at Sonoma. First, let's get into the winner. Congratulations to Daniel Suarez, such a big win for him, such a big win for sports, and especially motorsports. So first off and foremost, congratulations to Daniel Suarez. Congratulations to everyone at Trackhouse who have came and shown the true meaning of what the next gen car was supposed to do. Bring teams that last year weren't competitive, weren't really in the mix, into the mix, and it has done that. And we just look at our top 3 finishers, and that was very prevalent in today's race, and especially in the road course races. I've always had a beef with road courses, and we'll get to that in a little bit, because I thought today's was alright. It was better than nothing. But anyway, let's talk about the winner. And Daniel Suarez, great work. Honestly, dominated. He just came so close to getting a win. It's not even funny. I mean, he was close to winning some races each and every time this year. He probably should have more, like 3 wins. Something went wrong. He's had the fastest car at least twice. Something's went wrong. He has done almost everything right to lose almost every time. So, a huge win for Suarez. Huge win for Suarez, and great win for that team. I'm very proud of the way that they did it, and I loved how they celebrated. It was a great celebration. Trackhouse obviously makes a big deal out of their first career wins, and they did again today. It was great. It was very great to see. I enjoyed it very much. Now, look, there's so many things that can happen in the span of time, span of a year in NASCAR. So much things that can happen. And would I have predicted multiple first-time winners at the start of the season? No. Am I glad to see it? 100% yes. The fact is, this next-gen car is providing great racing, and it's providing chances for young drivers. Daniel Suarez hopefully has found a home, because he hasn't been able to find a home in NASCAR yet. You know, he hasn't been able to find a home, be a good driver that has a chance at a title. He's got a chance at a title this year, and don't get me wrong, bought his ticket into the playoffs today, which is huge. That may have been the only obstacle. It turns the playoff field around, because now, well, who's next? You know, who could win next? There's a list of names that still have a chance that could win. So playoffs, they could be crazy this year. They could be crazy this year. I think that for the most part, they will be interesting. I would not be shocked to see another first-time winner this season, but that's kind of my thing there. Congratulations to Daniel Suarez. He is very deserving of this win. It's been a long time coming for him and his team. They've raced hard. They have done great work. They've done a great job this season, last season, seasons in between. They have done just great. Trackhouse is just doing so good. And I'm proud of Daniel Suarez for getting this win. Big win for NASCAR. Long time coming. I'm thrilled. I'm very happy. This is a win that if it wasn't going to be Kyle Busch to win, I wanted to see Suarez win. We got Suarez in victory lane today. So that is our first place finisher on the finishing results. Great win for him and his team. We kind of just spieled on about it. We'll leave the graphic up. But, I mean, just to wrap it up in all the grand scheme of things, great win for him. NASCAR, I mean, I think this is only the 5th winner to not come from the United States in NASCAR. So that's very cool and great for Daniel Suarez. Chris Buescher finished 2nd in today's race. RFK Racing, talk about parity, talk about drivers that have not won in a while. That's a guy I wanted to see win. And if it wasn't going to be Suarez, I wouldn't have minded been him either. He ran a decent race. He was like lined up side by side with Daniel Suarez, had a chance to take the lead there. Ended up just not being able to do it. Michael McDowell in 3rd, another car that, actually we're doing it over here today, we're doing the graphic again. But in 3rd, Michael McDowell, great work for him. Kevin Harvick finishes 4th in today's race. When is Harvick going to win a race? And it drew my attention to that today. When is Harvick going to win a race? I want to see Harvick win a race, and I want to see him win a race soon. Hopefully he can get the victory lane before the end of the season. Austin Cindric in 5th. Ryan Blaney finishes 6th in today's race. Ross Chastain in 7th. Chase Elliott in 8th. William Byron finishes 9th. Brad Keselowski rounds out the top 10. Austin Dillon in 11th. Justin Haley with a great run today. That's 2 great runs in a row, I want to say. He finishes 12th. Jace Briscoe in 13th. Eric Almirola in 14th. And Kyle Larson rounds out the top 15. Some notable finishers outside of there are the Toyotas, who had an ugly day. Martin Truex Jr. is the highest running Toyota. No, Kurt Busch is the highest running Toyota in 18th. And MJ in 26th. Bell in 27th. Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin 30 and 31st. And Bubba Wallace had an engine problem to finish 36th. So a really rough day for a NASCAR Toyota team. They struggled all day long. Let's talk a little bit of Sonoma and road course racing with this new car. I liked what we saw in our first road course at Circuit of the Americas. We still have so many road courses to come, and it's crazy how many road courses are on the schedule. Just blows my mind, but we still have a couple to go here. So, look, this was a taste of decent but not great. Decent but not great. Could have been better, don't get me wrong. It was decent racing, decent road course racing. Again, can be better, but it was decent. And that's what we kind of saw today. Besides that, it was field strung out, cars far apart. It's the same old with these tracks, and it's my biggest problem with them. We were able to see much better side-by-side 2x2 racing that I liked. I did like to see that, where we were able to see some 2x2 races and some cars go side-by-side. And at the end, I thought we were going to see a good finish. Wrong. You know, there's nothing you can do. Pit strategy is what I like about this track, and we saw that pit strategy come into play. Maybe the Toyotas could build themselves back out with the little, that blew up in their face. But it's fine. I like seeing pit strategy. When we don't see pit strategies where I'm like, what are we doing here, guys? I like to see some pit strategy. We did, in a way, see that. So that was a plus for me. If we didn't see it, I would have been, well, we're fine. I would have been a little annoyed. It wouldn't have been a good race. So that's kind of my feeling. Overall, I thought the racing was as good as you can get at a road course at Sonoma. It's road course racing. This, in my opinion, doesn't really matter. A lot of people like it, so I guess I'm the unpopular of NASCAR fans. Then many NASCAR fans love these races, love what they bring. I am not the fan of these races. I think they're boring. I think they're lackluster. I think they miss what NASCAR fans want. But apparently, I am way out on that NASCAR fans really like this. I don't know. Anyway, today also marked the final race for Fox Sports, and I wanted to talk about the season as a whole, because coming into the season, there was a lot of skeptical people about NASCAR Fox, myself included, because they were not going to have a 3-man team, and last time they had a 2-man broadcast team, it was a disaster, so they were going to bring in guests, and these guest analysts, I thought that they did a tremendous job with the guest analysts. It was something different, a breath of fresh air, and I thought it was very well. I liked the different analysts every week, different voices in the booth. Was it the best thing in the world? No. But was it fun and enjoyable? Yes, I did enjoy seeing different people in the broadcast booth, different faces, different names, different voices, stuff I like to see. On the counterpart, there was also places where the broadcast lacked, and that was on track. We were on track for one race, Bristol Dirt, the All-Star race, I think they were at track, but after that they were in the Charlotte studio. I want more of these teams to travel. NASCAR and NBC travels. Their pregame show, they travel. Hopefully they do it again this year. That's what I love about NASCAR on NBC is that we got on-track personalities. They're there. They're at the track. They see all the action. Fox does it where they don't have you at the track. They don't have you there. You're more in the background. You're in studio in Charlotte when we're in California, across this country. You know, big loss I think NASCAR and Fox had on that when they were and their pregame show was very bad this whole season, and don't even try to argue that. It was brutal all season long. It can be so much better than it was, and that's where I stand on that. Anyway, that's my little spiel on NASCAR and Fox. Let's hit the gas or hit the brakes. Now, we talked a little bit about today's race in the first segment. Look, it was average. It was something that I expect when we come to a road course race. Nothing great, nothing amazing. It's just what we expect. This race will be a barely hit the gas. I give it a C+. Nothing too excited, nothing too great. Daniel Suarez winning the race makes this race in the plus, not the minus. It puts this race in the plus because Daniel Suarez won the race. And that was a great moment for NASCAR and a great moment for everyone. And it's an incredible moment for Daniel Suarez. Hopefully he soaks it in. Thank you everyone for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't mind hitting that red button and subscribing to this YouTube channel. It really does help us out a lot. Thank you guys so much for all you supporters out there. We're back tomorrow for some NHL talk. Until the next one, peace.